It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Campbell Quartet on your feel-good breakfast show, a misbehaving. We surely aren't misbehaving right now. Of course, we're chatting to Andrea du Plessis because a recent report of an unsafe slimming supplement causing the death of a 22-year-old woman in the UK is highlighting the importance of health product safety. And here to take us through it is, of course, our resident nutritional expert, Andrea du Plessis. And I'm sure that news like this must be obviously a big shock to the industry, and it's causing quite a big concern, but rightly so.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hugely disappointing because it's a highly preventable death.
Exactly.
It was a slimming substance that had never been tested for human consumption, safety measures, anything like that. In fact, the substance used within the supplement is a pesticide, and it kills insects by heating up the body from the inside, and that's, I think, why it was used for slimming, for fat burning.
Yes.
But it is not a safe supplement at all, and such a supplement specifically was bought over the internet, so not from a reputable source.
Yes.
And how is the consumer supposed to know what is safe and what is not safe?
That's exactly my next question. So how do you, as a consumer, because I mean, it's especially something of big concern because you're trying to look after your health, which is very important to you. So if you find something that can help, like a supplement, you are drawn to it. So how do you make sure that you take the right and the safe kind of supplements?
Well, if you look at safe supplements, it's very difficult for the consumer to navigate through everything that's available.
Yes.
And lots of people do online shopping these days. So it's difficult to distinguish between a reputable company that sells online and a non-reputable company.
Yeah.
So I think to stick to companies that have a well-known reputation, well-established, and that have health professionals on board, that personally take responsibility for the advice that is also provided.
Yeah.
But I think very important, if you look at supplements, the company you need to question and ask, are their supplements registered?
Yes.
Do they have registration with the Medicines Control Council, etc.?
And when you say that, there's something called, or when a supplement is made under the pharmaceutical GMP license. What exactly is that, and what does it mean?
In the pharmaceutical industry, and particularly in South Africa, we talk about GMP, which stands for Good Manufacturing Practice.
Okay.
And that implies that the ingredients used in the products are safe for human consumption, and also that when a company manufactures it under those pharmaceutical guidelines, that every raw material that comes into the factory is tested for safety, purity, etc., before it goes into the product, and also the final product before it goes onto the shelf and before it's sold to the consumer is also tested to make sure that only what is supposed to be in there is in there.
Yeah. And how do you know that this product does have the license, that pharmaceutical GMP license?
You can contact the company. Some companies like Vital has a little stamp on their product, so it says Pharmaceutical Quality Standards, GMP.
That gold stamp there?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but like I say, it's important to communicate with a company if you're not sure of the safety of a supplement.
So if you find yourself caught up in a situation where you have taken a product that has worked out badly for you, has negative side effects, and these weren't mentioned, so you weren't forewarned, is there legislation to protect you as a consumer?
Most definitely, but if you talk about legislation, there's actually some good news with regards to that.
Okay.
For years, medicine and foods have been well regulated, but supplements not. And at the moment, they are implementing new regulations. They call them the CAMS regulations, so for complementary and alternative medicines. And lots of these supplements fall within those guidelines. And specifically on slimming products, there's very strict guidelines that need to be followed. So these regulations are implemented in South Africa specifically to protect the consumer.
Yes. And when it comes to getting the right kind of advice from the right kind of person, I mean, obviously we know you, we trust you, we've been working with you for many, many years, but how do consumers make sure that they are getting advice from the right kind of person?
If you're looking after your health and you want to lose weight, the best advice I can give is to go to a registered dietitian. Because a registered dietitian has a formal qualification in nutrition and healthcare and can give you balanced advice. You can also ask your doctor. So my advice is go to a registered professional first.
Well, I'll tell you what, you are our favourite registered professional.
Thank you.
Of course, safety does come first, so make sure that you do have all the facts about the supplements that you are taking. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask our Vital expert on her Facebook page. Ask Andrea on Andrea du Plessis Vital Expert. Right now, time to take care of our bodies with some exercise, and you are standing by.
The Vital Foundation will donate R1 from every pack of Vital supplements purchased to victims of abuse. Healthy families, healthy homes.